Hi everyone, I'm James and welcome to another episode of James Does Something. So as I mentioned in one of my earlier videos, I'm in a new apartment now, so this is where I'll be recording for at least the next year. After that we should be moving again, but this is the temporary accommodation. So back to the video. On previous videos you may have seen that I do use Razer headsets and all my equipment for my computer is Razer. However, one of my friends has recommended to get a SteelSeries headset. I looked at this one. My friend has a 5 Plus, there's a 5P wireless, because when I'm playing games, my desk is over there and I walk over here to get a drink and I have to keep putting my headset down and I can't hear them, so I chose to go wireless so I can walk over here, get a drink and still talk with them. So I've got this one. It's my first wireless headset. I do usually preferred wired, but I thought I'll give it a go. It seems really good. It's got like an app so you can set up different profiles. I'll show you that later on. Once I've unboxed it, give it a little review. This is primarily for the PlayStation, even though obviously it does work for PCs as well, but this is going to be for a PlayStation. So, there we go. Okay, so already when you open it, it does show like this. So it says at the top there, open for glory. So I'll try and open that somehow. Oh, there you go. Okay, so that's something separate. So this is the actual headphones themselves. Comes very well protected. Packaging's a lot different to Razer. Razer know how to do packaging, but this is really good. So, unless you don't know how to position a microphone, it is saying there that's how your microphone should sort of sit. This one's in a nice packaging, which I like very much. Although very nice and very well protected, very hard to get off in a nice, elegant way. Anyway, there we go. Okay, so that is meant to be there. It's kind of like a little headband. So let's try and get this off because this is just more protective covering, I hope anyway. So what I've just taken off then was a little bit that goes around there. So that's sort of like a band to maybe reduce, well, to feel more comfortable on your head instead of touching this because this is quite hard. So it's meant to be your cushion. The earmuffs, you can't really tell, they're not leather or anything, they're just like a nice foamy material though, like if I were to put them on. So they are very comfortable. Just trying to see though, because I do have a rather large head, so I'm just trying to adjust them so they fit, but that is actually a very nice accessory, that bit there. And then it also has a retractable microphone, which I do prefer, because the ones I've currently got has a stick out microphone that's constant. There we go. So like that, which is lovely, I do believe. Do I look good? my fiance is saying yes. So yeah, so that's it. They are very comfortable. That's very nice as well, because like I said, that bit there is not metal, but it's just like hard plastic. And that's like a nice little band to sort of soften it, which is a very good idea. I've never had SteelSeries before. These are my very first ones. And then, like I said, there is an Open for Glory box. Open for Glory. Try to be a makeup tutor. There we go. Open for Glory. Ah, okay. So Glory's like their thing. Razer usually have their own thing. So you've got like a bunch of stickers, which I usually fill my suitcase with, so no one can take my suitcase. There's also obviously an information product guide. And to go wireless, this is what I believe I'm going to have to plug into my PlayStation. That's more cables. I'm going to plug a very little thing like that into my PlayStation. Let's try and get a bit better. There we go. So something very simple like that, like you saw a little flash, then it has the little SteelSeries thing on it there. There is a button on the back, which I assume, again, very small, very hard to see on the camera. The little hint of it there, it's just a pairing button to pair with the headphones. And we do have two cables, I assume. Yeah, so that's an adapter, depending on what you want to hook it up to. But that's like just sort of your they're just your charging cables to charge it. It does say it has 60 hours of charge, so that'll be nice to experiment and see if it is 60 hours. But yeah, what I'll do now is I will just pause the recording. I'll plug it into my PlayStation, try and get it all set up, just see if it works, and just sort of show you how I've done that, see how simple it is, okay? Just 1 minute. Okay, so it does say there is a way to use it with Bluetooth and also with the adapter. So I've got the adapter on the side just in case. But so there's a shuffle button that it looks like, and there's a power button on the side. Just going to hold that, and the light does come on, and then it starts flashing white, which I believe is pairing mode. So if I go to my PlayStation, go on to accessories, Bluetooth accessories. So as you can see here, it says SteelSeries Arctis Nova 5. That should be mine. So I'll try and connect it. Okay, so that's not worked with just that. So what I'll do then is I'll use the dongle that we've got. So it works on a normal USB Type-C. So it won't fit in the back, but it should fit on the front. So that's now plugged in, and oh, okay, it's connected straight away, so I've not had to do anything at all. So just make sure. Yeah, and I can hear everything perfectly. So yeah, all you need to do then is, if you don't work with Bluetooth, which seems a bit more of the pain, if you just literally plug it in, no setup required, it literally just connects instantly like that. Then and then also you don't have to mess around with this concoction of whatever this is, because this is like a USB Type-C adapter, depending on what you're using. So I'm going to wrap that up, and I'm not going to need that anymore. But yeah, so that is just a literally dead instant setup. It is a little bit quiet. So literally all I do is just literally turn it up on the side there. Yep, and it's going up and down straight away. Very, very clear, crisp sound. I mean, obviously it's only the loading page of Destiny, but still very, very good. The only thing I can hear though is I can hear very much when I'm doing that, when I'm touching any part of the, if I'm speaking loud, it's because obviously the sound's muffled, but I can hear everything. If I touch this at all, I can hear everything. So I'm interested to see how the sound suppression works when I'm actually in game, when my fiance shouting my name, for whatever reason needs to be. So just one more thing to mention as well, because I've just found this out. That isn't shuffle, that's pairing mode. So I don't know if the microphone picked this up, but
2.4 mode. Bluetooth pairing mode.
So that just said then Bluetooth pairing mode. So when it's blue, if you point to here, I can actually set it up, because there is showing one. There's one with a question mark, and there's one with the SteelSeries. So if I press that one, the one that's actually a headphone, never mind, doesn't support it. So yes, the way you can do it then is with this one. So plug that back in. As soon as it's plugged in, comes back on, and I can hear everything perfectly. There you go, and then I have to press the shuffle button again, turn it back to the green flash. And now I can hear everything again. So what I've done then is the app, if you can show the app please. So the SteelSeries app, it has already asked me if I want to pair with Bluetooth, so I've just clicked pair new device. So it's actually giving you instructions there. So that there is obviously saying that it's found a device and it wants to connect to it, so just click pair. And it's got it. So it's showing me that it's at 75% battery. I'm connected via through Bluetooth. It shows everything you need to know. So the volume, the side tone, the brightness of the LEDs, limiter, and there is as well, I believe. So you go, you've got the firmware as well. You can power it up. You can check everything there. So you can also go into a preset EV mode. So the EQ presets, so these are all the games it already supports. It's already got possibly the best ones for them anyway. So one game I do play is X-Defiant. So let me just... Okay, so I think if I click onto it... Right, so that's currently showing The Legend of Zelda. Oh, right, it is selected, I just didn't see it. Right, okay, sorry, yeah. So when I do click on X-Defiant, it is already changed on there, so that'll be the best settings for that. So this is possibly a volume all the way to the top, and again I can change these, because in the EQ bit there is custom modes, which will probably let me change things like the party volume, what the bass, so I can hear footsteps better if I'm in games that work like that. Okay, so I have also just tested the headphones with my friend online. The sound was nearly the same for the game, but it's Destiny, how impressive can it be when, you know, there's nothing, and it's not the story mode, it's just general free play anyway. So it sounded fine though, it sounded good. I spoke to my friend, she said it sounded really good. Not so much when I was like that, because it sounded like I was a million miles away. But once I did pull that out, and I can hear myself slightly, I can give the little feedback, which I don't know what it means vocally, but I know that my Rode that I used to have for my computer did the same thing. I could hear myself, which was fine. But yeah, she said it sounded much better once the microphone was actually out. So if you do decide to pick up a pair and you're speaking to someone, make sure you have the microphone out. It sounds a lot better. But yeah, obviously I've only just opened them this second. I had a very quick play with them. I did also find out though that you can also adjust this band here. So if you do go on, there on the sides, there is little things that you can actually adjust and you can pull them out. Can you see that, yeah? Yeah. So there's something there that you can, I don't know if it comes out on the camera fully, something there that you can pull out to readjust the size of the headband if you want it looser, because that's the, obviously you can pull it all the way down and the two flaps will be free, but that's it. They do so have a nice right and a nice left on the actual earbud, so you can't miss it. Not like somewhere it does show something very small on the sides. Then like I said, these are the buttons, so you've got the mute there, you've got the volume controls there, you've got the power button there, you've got the change mode or shuffle if you're listening to music and it's already connected, and you've also got the charger there. Like I said, this should have 60 hours of charge, so I shouldn't need to use this too soon. But yes, thank you very much. I do hope to be doing more videos soon. I do have a little, I don't know if it's going to be any good because it's just a bunch of random stuff I want, but if there is anything else that I receive, I order, I get, that is worth showing, I'm going to be getting a better one for showing you guys that. But if there is anything that I do get that I think is worth showing and reviewing, I will get it out, because obviously this is how the channel started. Was meant to be travelling, but COVID them years ago knocked me off that game. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you do enjoy. If you did enjoy these type of videos, I will be buying more tech in the future at some point, so please do follow. If you want me to do anything, if you've got any ideas for anything you want me to take a look at, I can think it over. Leave a comment section down below, leave a like, and please do subscribe. And until the next one, thank you very much guys. See you later.